My name's Murray. I'm the team leader for Ronin team of the International Legion Defense Intelligence of Ukraine. I was in the airborne infantry in America. I did a tour in Afghanistan in the early 2000s. It was a pretty busy deployment, and it was a good experience for me. I was really young then, so I learned a lot. I joined the Legion in early summer of 22. I'd been in country for a little while doing other work, training people, trying to make connections and stuff, doing some volunteer and humanitarian work. One of my friends called me up and was like, hey man, you want to come do war with me? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. He told me a bit more about like what the situation they were dealing with at the time was, and it just sounded like a really cool opportunity to work with some really talented people. So I jumped on that, and within a week was out east with the Legion. There have been times that we've had like really close firefights with the Russians. We had Russians coming in within like 20 meters of our positions there, and you would just hear like Russian voices in the bushes forwards. And we did some work down in Donetsk. We were up like in a pretty tall building with a javelin, hunting for these tanks that had been attacking positions from pretty far away. But the tank saw us first and then started shooting our building. So we had to just sprint down like 4 flights of stairs, get in the basement and wait. I remember down in Kherson, so we did a mission there where we went in by boat and then had to swim back out down a river. The boat was popped, so we like threw all our gear in it, and it was like kind of sinking, but it would like stay with the gear, so we couldn't get in it. We just hung on the side and swam. And it was the middle of the night. The Russians were like bracketing the canal we were in with fire, so like everything on the shore was getting blown up, flares getting shot overhead. So it was very surreal, like everything was glowing really bright for the middle of the nighttime, and artillery coming in all over. That was a pretty surreal experience. A lot of that kind of stuff. As I had started building more and more experiences and had more time here, the idea of staying here permanently became a much more of a reality. I've always been very vocal about my goals and that I want to stay, like for better or worse, regardless of what happens, I'm staying in Ukraine. Showing that you're an individual who is going to stay in Ukraine and wants to work for the betterment of Ukraine. It's been a process over the past couple years. I was fortunate enough to take part in some operations where I was awarded the Order of Bogdana Hmельницького as a presidential medal, which expedited the process.
Паспорт громадянина України отримує Сібрук Мюррей Джордж, уродженець Сполучених Штатів Америки. Прибув в Україну у 2022 році. Проходить військову службу у Збройних силах України, солдат. Нагороджений орденом Богдана Хмельницького 3-го ступеня.
I know that some of the guys here that I'm really good friends with are already in the process of working on it, and I do think that like now that guys have seen me go through the process, they're like, okay, it's happening, like guys are receiving that. I've only had an opportunity to tell a couple people, but I spoke with my mom. You know, she said, oh, I'm crying right now, I'm so proud. They're so proud of the work that we do over here and of everyone's doing over here. I find the culture in Ukraine fascinating. I love the people. But now that it's like, look, yeah, I've got the little passport card now. Like I can show everybody. From my experience doing it through the military, come over and like, if you want to get your citizenship, have that as a goal. But don't make it the reason that you're doing everything. You should be here for the cause. You should be here because you want to help Ukraine. You want to fight with a good military unit and gain experience. Don't make the only reason that you're in Ukraine to get Ukrainian citizenship. Have that as a goal, absolutely, but just do the work. Don't be afraid to do the hard stuff, because that's what gets you noticed, and show people that you are here to help Ukraine and you plan on staying in Ukraine and making a life here. I grew up with a fascination of like Eastern Europe and Ukraine from playing like video games and stuff. Like Stalker is one of my favorite games in the world, which then got me interested in Chernobyl and subsequently that, just the history of the region. But now what keeps me connected to Ukraine is just the time I've spent here, the connections with the people I've made. I've got so many friends here who are both Westerners and Ukrainians, and I'm truly building a life here now. I can very poorly tell people that I don't speak Ukrainian. Я не розмовляєте український, Американець. And then a lot of the words that go along with work, being able to call out like simple stuff like left and right, and then understand like military words and things. Like ліву, право, вперед. There we go. I'll remember that. Yeah. Learning the language better is one of my highest priority goals right now. I do have a lot of plans in Ukraine, but yeah, for my sanity and my ability to like actually interact with people how I want to, learning the language is a necessity. There's too many times that I'm in a room and there's conversation that's happening that's important, but I just don't know what's going on because I don't speak the language. And I can't expect people to just be like, oh, we'll speak English for you now because you're the one English speaker in the room. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Learn the common language, which is Ukrainian. I do think that, yeah, the Ukrainian people are overwhelmingly so hospitable and make foreigners feel at home. It's never been like, oh, I feel really out of place here. My future plans, keep working with the military. I want to use my citizenship to try and reach higher rank levels in the military. And I would like to get land here, build a home with my girlfriend eventually, settle down a bit, somewhere that I can, when I have time away from the war that I can go to. There's quite a few places I like around Ukraine. I think that the south is beautiful. I like Kherson and the region around that. I've been out west to Lviv. I have plans every like fall and spring where I said, okay, we're gonna take a vacation to Carpathians, but just haven't had the opportunity yet. Work comes first. So many Ukrainian people are always saying like, thank you for coming here, thank you for doing this, but I would like the chance to say like, thank you to Ukrainians for giving me a home away from like a second home. It's been an opportunity. Ever since I came to Ukraine, it's been amazing opportunity after amazing opportunity and meeting amazing people along the way. So yeah, if I could just say something, I'd say thank you, because I've done so much here and been given so much help and met so many amazing people. Really, I feel like I should be the one, being more appreciative of what Ukraine has done for me. So I'm just happy to have the opportunity to pay that back, and I hope that going forward, I continue to do so well.